And I really just don't think we would have done what we've done within 6 months. It would have taken 2 years, maybe even longer.
Now we have an international Hollywood blockbuster film filming in our spaces.
What if we were to just completely turn that on its head and take the whole organisation on this journey all at once, whilst working remotely, in the middle of a pandemic? What could possibly go wrong? You may have noticed my background. This is me sitting in the virtual event studio virtually. And so that was one of our first products to launch. And it has allowed us to really tap into that market really quickly with existing customers who come into the venue. One of the things we did in the middle of all of this, as you know, was our Unconventional Ideas event. We had 50 ideas submitted. We shortlisted it to 12. As a result, we've actually got a really healthy backlog of ideas. Those ideas we're sort of working through. Some of them have actually got through to delivery. So one example of that is our sound studios.
Whilst we had these bays just sitting there lying dormant, we thought, why not put some film in there? So we started reaching out to some of our key stakeholders that were able to put us in touch with some great producers, and it all happened very, very quickly. And this is just the pivot is the key word of 2020, and we were able to pivot, and now we have an international Hollywood blockbuster film filming in our spaces. And something like sound studios, we went from Unconventional Ideas, which went really well, winning best revenue stream for our company. Then went into a full exploration of 4 weeks, and now we're currently in our delivery and just wrapping up our delivery phase. We've been able to find and develop this project a little bit more, and having the support of the executive team has been really fantastic because they've put a lot of trust and faith into us and our team to really develop this and go flying with it, which has been fantastic. And I don't think there would have been any other opportunity to do that in the business prior to business relaunch coming into play.
So you'll probably see a bit of news and activity and media releases and things on some of the stuff that's coming up. It's pretty exciting. So that's one body of work. The other body of work is through this. As you know, we also took a look at our operating model. Anyone who's been involved in the teams or leading the teams would say, we just did some things we didn't think we could do, and let's not lose that. Let's not go back to the way we were. This is our new normal, and we really want to embrace that. So that's our big piece of work that we're focused on now, is kind of what does our new operating model look like, and how do all of the lessons from the last 6 months of business relaunch and working with Epic factor into that activity. It's really allowed us an opportunity, I think, to have people exposed to different ways of working and new ways of working. What you do realise is that there are still quite sort of segmented departments and silos, and I think this has allowed us to break down those barriers. This whole business relaunch was about, ideating and then innovating and coming up with things, and I think everyone started to realise that the core skill was working as a team, throwing ideas around, pitching in, and it didn't matter whether you came from the kitchen or the loading dock, that your opinion, your view, everything was equally valued. And during that process, I think we saw people bring their entire self to work, even though it was virtual and they were working from home. That's been a massive benefit for us.